Greetings and welcome, adventurers, to another episode of Let's Play Baldur's Gate 2 Enhanced Edition. Alright,
Yes.
let us try this again. This time we'll put the party over here.
Why, you're all such big men.
You shall suffer my wrath. I am here to serve.
Let's go Greater Werewolf.
Don't yell. I can hear you just fine.
See if I can breach you.
I hit. To no effect. What do you need? I am skilled.
Jon Jonsson at your service.
Oh yes.
Not but air. I shall go forth at your command. Righteousness shall prevail. Don't
Something
mean to
just as I thought.
startle you or anything, but all this blood
Onward,
spurting
then.
about is actually mine.
Alright, let's just
Require my
I
counsel,
await
yes?
your
briefly go outside.
Yes.
Point the sword, and I shall strike.
Where shall I display my skill and expertise?
I am ready.
I hear you well enough.
Something you need.
Task at hand.
Alright. Peter is still badly injured.
I hit. As you will. Of course.
It is about time.
Medusa does like fighting like this.
Speak your mind.
I stand amongst the righteous.
And I wish this Zone of Sweet Air was actually a more useful spell in that regard. But you can only really use it on the edges of where you think the...
What do they say about daylight and thieves? Oil and water?
and never in the middle where it's actually useful. Luckily it doesn't last all that long, but... does make this fight a little tedious.
If memory serves.
Oh well, it's a way to get through our potions, I guess.
Something you need. I wouldn't dream of refusing.
Alright, are you done with those blasted spells?
My skills, I see.
Fall, creature, and feed the earth!
Well, at least that doesn't look like that spell.
So this way?
This isn't boring. I'll give it that. Nature strikes. Not but air. Time.
I'm ready, I think. I hit. To no effect?
Alright,
Something you need.
concerned.
Whatever I can do to help.
Right. Not bad. We got the head, we got some nice loot, hopefully. Cleric staff +3, which is nice. Area proof against poison. Always useful to have if you expect you're going to be fighting something poisonous. And this weird looking head that has its mouth and eyes sewn shut, which is also a little bit disturbing.
What? Is there a griffin about?
Right, this is a Rakshasa lair, so I expect some traps.
Tactic, that.
Only this chest here. Is it trapped? Doesn't look like. Is it locked? No.
Yes. Oh, yes.
Right, game, are you gonna prove me wrong here? Nope. Alright, so some decent stuff. At least some arrows and bolts that could be useful. Also, you can hold on to that. These are bolts that Jan will use. Now he has been resupplied. Also,
Don't yell.
make another batch of those.
Just as I thought. Yawn. So I can do that.
So, full supply of that.
Something you need.
And let's take a nap. We need to do that outside. Fine. To get the advantage check of an Rakshasa is fine.
What is it that you ask?
Right, we do need you to be human, otherwise you can't have any conversations. Despite the fact that you are yelling all the time, apparently you cannot actually talk in that form. Right, let's do a little bit of healing.
At your order.
Now, the face Faldorn. Now, I think we've already met Faldorn in the previous game. As she is a character you can actually team up with. We didn't because I don't think we teamed up with Faldorn, but she was always a Shadow Druid, so that's always something to keep in mind. And now she's ended up over here. I wonder if she recognizes me. Now, let's see. Jaheira is Druid level 12, so she's not powerful enough to challenge for the leadership of the Grove. CERN is one level away from being able to, but he's not going to be with us long enough for that to matter. Right, guess we'll just have to take care of these Viconids first. Or spore colonies.
For the greater balance.
Of course.
Right. Don't know what this zone of stuff is, but it'll make it impossible for us to save. Let's just move away. And we have reached the Druid Grove.
It would be good for you to watch your actions while in this wood.
Ooh, such a nice use of a recycled line. Death to the enemies of nature! In Baldur's name we cleanse the earth of you. All will fear where the shadow of the Druids tread.
Don't mess with nature, or it'll mess. Don't mess with me.
You mess with me, you mess with you.
Take that, turnip-eating scum.
Fall, creature!
For the greater
and
balance.
feed the earth.
Not but air.
Kai!
Alright, did you drop anything of use? Well, some weapons are at least a little bit interesting. A Gnasher +2. Michael of the Pine, a devious druid, carved his club and bonded it with the spirit of his wolverine companion. Like that tenacious creature, Gnasher is a dangerous weapon in the hands of a skilled user. When the club strikes, sharp splinters dig into the victim's flesh, causing extreme pain and even extra damage that continues for some time after the blow. Michael used the club successfully on several occasions, earning the anger of the orc loggers threatening his forests. And the Burning Earth, Flametone +1. There was a time before Neverwinter was warm and the great Anarok was dry, or so it is said. Few relics remain to prove of such an age existed, and fewer still have an identifiable purpose. The Burning Earth seems straightforward enough. It burns the victim with magical fire, and a cryptic rune seems to suggest that the power comes from the ground itself. But whoever constructed it remains a mystery. It looks a perfectly serviceable weapon, but something in the balance of the grip is wrong. It strains the forearm touch, and does not fit the hand just right. It doesn't seem to hurt the warrior's performance, aside from nagging doubt that the blade was not made for him, or any other humanoid. But still very useful, if we ever encounter any regenerating creatures. Right, let us begin.
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
I wouldn't dream of refusing.
Fancy place these druids have here.
Well, what have we here? Some fool come to stop the righteous force of nature?
Laughable. Say what you must, and then we shall purge the earth of your filth. Cern would know what has changed here and why you rule as you do. Cern is no concern. I'm a druid of shadow, and the hierarchy is in shambles. If he thinks he can change this, then he is wrong.
I am stronger than ever with the aid of this grove. No harm can come to me here. Such bonding rituals are frowned upon as they draw energy from the earth itself, but the mother feeds me that I might fight for her.
Alright, so there's no deal to be made with Faldorn. She's high on power, so we'll have to challenge her. Now, I could use Cern for this if I wanted to. I don't want to, because I have got the perfect druid in my party already. The rituals still govern this place. As a druid, it is Jaheira's right to challenge you. You will accept this challenge, and I will proceed, and we will proceed. I will not have this place remain in your care. By the Great Mother, I will not leave this. You will not leave this jewel alive. Oops.
You are mistaken, of course. I revel in the combat of the rituals, and I welcome the chance to end your miserable existence. Come to your death.
Oh.
Yes?
Right, so I still have my iron skins. We are inside, so I can't summon lightning on her, but I do have insects.
I am ready.
Ooh, regenerating.
speak, then I shall listen.
The scourge has been purged. I can tell the deed is done. For even now the lands sigh with relief. This bin has a great service to nature, and she shall not forget. Now will come rebuilding. Faldorn's invulnerability came with great cost, and the land bonded with her will suffer immeasurably. Burthen will serve as challenge master until the healing is done. His reverence for the land will not allow him to be corrupted if temporarily granted control. When the scars are healed, he can step aside. A new great druid will need to be chosen at some time. More turmoil ahead, but for now, we can rest. And what of you, Leon? You are likely off to travel. Would you mind my company? My duty is here. Here is done, and I love to see the land. Shall we join? A fine pairing, I think. Come, there's much to see. A new season comes and growth is renewed. I am grateful for your indulgence. I stand as a Grand Challenge Master, and all that seek ascension in the Druidic Order can come to me, and for you, I must formalize our thanks. For your bravery, I present you with this Staff of Thunder and Lightning. Use it with wisdom and respect. Remember to pick up any equipment that was dropped before the challenge. Indeed. Because she dropped everything. Which is not unexpected. Yep. Magical weapon in use, fine. Take care of that momentarily then. And I wish to put back in place. Now I'm running out of space.
No, I can carry nothing else. Your item is on the ground.
Skies are a bit grey no matter where we go, aren't they? Oh, perhaps it's just my mood. Yes, that must be it.
No wonder, I suppose. I cannot help but think of Revian. We did no wrong. How we were supposed to have reacted. I don't know. I begin to wish we had been wrong. It would be so much simpler. I want to believe, as they do, and I wish I did not feel like I... How is it you feel, Jaheira? What is it you're saying? I don't know. I want to stay with you, but we will need to avoid my former kin. I will have to tell you about them. What if you betray? What if you turn? I'm sorry, no, I did not mean to suggest anything. If you do not trust me, then you should do me the courtesy of saying so. No, this is so damn difficult to get straight. We should speak of this later. Things will be said in anger. Let's move on. You're making this difficult, Jaheira.
Oh, yes.
Alright.
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
Right, there should be an exit over here. Yes. I'll just leave via the main exit. And go collect our rewards. Now, this does mean that Third will get an honor that I don't think he fully deserves, but as it is, I don't have the time to wait to... Well, actually, I do have the time, but I don't want to wait to finish handing in this quest.
Whatever I can
We'll
do to
just
help.
do as we can. Alright, your stuff has returned to normal, so let's just sort out your inventory before we move on. we have also the Staff of Thunder and Lightning. Which sounds impressive, but I really don't need it right now. Here I can also have this one. And who did I give that to? Yeah. You can hold on to the bullets for now. Let us hand in this quest first.
Onward then.
Goprif, of course, would have given us that quest as well, but we can do it now.
Ah, I sense that you possess the head of our little Itafir with you as agreed. Astounding, even for a mortal.
Yes, it only took me 2 tries. Here then is a scimitar you might find useful. It has been mine own for some time, but I'm sure I shall find another. Use it well, wayfarer. As for you, my little Itafir, you have been a very naughty creature, eluding us as you have. What a brave mortal to bring you to us. Come then, my thou, we return to Kalimsham and fulfill our service.
Verily. I am pleased at the progress that this ill-conceived group has made. I had not thought such a thing possible.
Yes?
Right, so we have Rashad's Talon. Named for Princess Rashad, former ruler of a minor principality to the east, his blade and many of the prince's possessions were taken by disgruntled palace guards after his death. The role of the gods in the unfortunate affair was never determined, but rumor has it that all died within a year, slain by this very weapon. Well... It is a fairly ordinary weapon, but I think I do like the scimitar over the ninjato.
To the task at hand. As you will.
Let us move on. Trademoot should be ecstatic that we have relieved them of their troubles. So we can move on to more mundane tasks.
And will serve the greater balance.
We just gained, we're still 13, so why are you giving me, like, we gained some reputation? Don't make me do something foolish and cut it back down again. Yeah, no, not gonna bother.
Of course.
Let's just speak with Lord Coprith and get this on the way. Let's get into the room so we can speak to Lord Coprith.
We are in your debt for whatever you did. I thank you, and Trademeat thanks you.
Not only have the attacks stopped, but we have received reparations from the remaining Druids. In addition, you solved our problem with the Jinn and restored prosperity to the merchants of my town, a problem I thought nearly insurmountable. I trust the Guildmistress showered you with rewards, and if not, you should. I, for one, think it is high time to give you the hero's welcome you deserve. 2,000 gold, indeed not bad. And we leveled up, or someone did at least.
Citizens of Trademeat, we are gathered here today to honor the heroes of our small town.
Led by the Lord Leon.
They have not only stopped the assault of nature upon us by removing the evil druid that had taken over our local grove, but have also spared us from the recent domination of the genies. You are once again free to walk the streets of Trademeat, and new caravans have already been hired to bring supplies to our local merchants.
Yay!
It is good to know that even though we do not have our beloved Joaquin looking out for us, we still have people like this who we can turn to in a time of need. From this day forth, I declare that these companions be known as the heroes of Trademeat.
Their likenesses shall be displayed on the fountain forevermore.
Bravo! Bravo!
Here, here.
You have saved us all!
Oh yes, most excellent work, hero.
Indeed.
You will always be welcome here. You are a true hero who has shown true valiance to my people. I thank you, and hope that the gods smile on your journeys.
Greetings to you. I'm Lady Lilith Lorexel, the head of the noble family that founded this town long, long ago. I am pleased to make your acquaintance. It is pleasing to know that there are heroes of real metal here in Trademeet, ones with both courage and ability. As it so happens, I have need of such people. Please, if you are interested in the reward for performing such a task, do come and speak to me at my mansion. I look forward to seeing you there.
I see that vicious harpy has already pounced upon you. Ignore whatever she says. She is a conniving witch and a liar. I am Lord Skarmayan Ali Bakar, and it is my family that founded Trademeet, not hers. So I greet you in the name of the town's premier family. No doubt Lady Lilith has asked you to perform a service for her. I happen to need the same service done, so I ask that you come to see me in my home so that we may discuss it further. If you are foolish and work for the Loraxals, however, you will not be welcome in my home. Think carefully on this.
All right.
I'm sorry they chose to involve you in their schemes. The Loraxals and the Alibakars are old and powerful families here, and they have been feuding for generations. Be careful in your dealings with them, that's all I can say. I have here a reward that the town merchants have gathered for you.
Don't forget to go and see the statues that have been conjured in your image. They're in the center of town at the fountain.
We are the embodiment of balance. The greater cycle will turn evenly with our influence.
Let's talk with the guild mistress.
Ah, you are the hero who has saved us from the Druids, yes?
Already things have begun to be restored to normal once again in our town, and you have helped us in yet another way, whether you knew it or not. Those Dao Jin you dispatched came here recently from Kalimshan, in pursuit of a Rakshasa, I am told. They decided to set up shop here and proceeded to take over all businesses. They bribed all the caravans to go to them only, ruining any of our other merchants. Nothing could be done, especially with all these animal attacks keeping Lord Coppereth busy. I myself have much to do at the moment. The caravans must be contacted and brought in immediately to give us the supplies we need. Thank you once again.
No, I can carry nothing else. Your item is on the ground.
Right, what item is that? Right, roguestone, diamonds. So she gave us some gems and a shield. The Shield of Harmony. Odin of the Field, Knight Champion for the Wizard Kekim, carried this shield for most of his life. Protects the bearer from most forms of mind control, a benefit for a wizard who needed warrior allies to stay faithfully at his side. Both Kekim and Odin have long since returned to the earth, leaving the shield to whomever might recover it from Kekim's tower. Knight armor class +3, immunity to all that stuff. Not many people who can use it. I mean, that already gives me that action. Armor class +3. Armor class +4. Is that more valuable? And you already have protection. Well, having an item that can give you protection from mind control is always useful to have on you, whatever the case. And the case right now is that you have leveled up. You gained another taco reduction, no extra hit points, and no more weapons. That is fine. Fortunate in some ways, but you level up fast. 4 levels to go, and then we have the bounty hunter skills available again. Let's go see those statues.
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
I wouldn't dream of refusing.
Well met and welcome.
Please, Lord, may I speak with you? My name is Jenya, and I am on behalf of my son, Tirs. He is very frightened, my lord, frightened to even leave our home. Please, You are such a hero of this town. I beg of you to come and speak to him, to see what has frightened him, and perhaps help him. Well, I'll help him if I can. Where is he? Oh, thank the gods that you're so merciful. Tyrus is at our home, one just north of the Alabakar estate. Please come as soon as you are able to. I so despair seeing him like this. Yes, I imagine. Being too scared to leave your house. The Loxarals and Albacans I'll leave for what they are at the moment. Nor will I go to Tyrus's home, but I do want to see my stack. Isn't that neat? Pity they don't have our equipment on as well, that would have been even more neat, but I guess there's only a limit to how much you can do. In any case, that'll do for this episode. Thank you all for watching. See you all next time. And if you enjoy my content, please rate, comment, and subscribe. See you all then.